Hello students, today we are going to study about the structure of human sperm. पिछले वीडियो में हमने स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस की प्रोसेस के बारे में डिस्कस किया था, जहाँ पे हमने देखा था स्पर्म्स का फॉर्मेशन किस टाइप से होता है. नाउ इन दिस वीडियो वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ स्पर्म. Sperm is the male gamete. It is haploid, flagellated and motile structure. It is haploid, flagellated and motile structure. Clear? The sperm of human males is divided into 4 regions. That is called as head, neck, middle piece and a tail. Clear? The head region of the sperm is again divided into 2 parts, that is acrosome, which is formed of Golgi body and a condensed nucleus having DNA and some basic proteins. Clear? ये हमारे पास हमने जो प्रोसेस देखी थी, that is formation of sperms from spermatids called as spermiogenesis. स्पर्मियोजेनेसिस जो एक सिंगल स्टेप प्रोसेस थी, उस सिंगल स्टेप प्रोसेस में स्पर्मेटिड्स जो सर्कुलर स्ट्रक्चर होता है, इस पे काफी सारे चेंजेस होते हैं और उन चेंजेस के बाद हमारे पास एक मोटाइल स्ट्रक्चर दैट इज कॉल्ड एज स्पर्म आता है. ठीक है, तो स्पर्म का जो हेड रीजन है उसमें एक्रोसोम जो है इट इज मेड अप ऑफ गोल्गी बॉडी. इट इज द कैप लाइक स्ट्रक्चर प्रेजेंट ओवर द न्यूक्लियस and this acrosome contains lysine enzymes which are responsible for penetration in the egg cell or the ovum during the fertilization. Clear? Now we will draw the diagram of this sperm and explain all of these parts. The first part is head region, so I am drawing the head region. This is the head region of sperm. This head contains a nucleus. This is the nucleus having a depression over here. ना condensed nucleus है, हमने देखा था nucleus से condensation हमारे पास प्रोसेस हुआ था स्पर्मियोजेनेसिस में, condensed nucleus बना था. This nucleus contains DNA and some basic proteins. So this is the depression present in the nucleus. I am writing here. First one is nucleus, and in the nucleus DNA and basic proteins are present. Clear? This is the genetic material. Second one is the acrosome. Here a cap like structure is also present and this cap like structure is called as acrosome. So this is the nucleus, this is acrosome, and this outermost layer is the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane surrounds all over, so this is the plasma membrane. Here a depression is present and this small depression is called as neck. This is the small depression. This small depression is called as neck. Acrosome and nucleus together form the head region and this small depression is called as neck. In this depression region, 2 centrioles are present. One centriole is present at the depression of nucleus and the other one is present at the depression of neck region. 2 centrioles are there. This centriole which is present in the depression of nucleus is called as proximal centriole. It is the proximal centriole. and this proximal centriole, I am writing here proximal centriole. This proximal centriole helps in the formation of spindle fibers. Formation of spindle fibers takes place by the proximal centriole. This second one is the distal centriole, and this distal centriole forms the axial filaments. Third one is distal centriole, and this distal centriole forms the axial filaments. These axial filaments have 9 plus 2 arrangement of microtubules, and the proximal centriole has 9 plus 0 arrangement of microtubules. Clear? Now this is the, यहाँ से इस वाले से क्या बनेगा हमारे पास axial filaments. These are the axial filaments. यहाँ से हमारे पास जो डिप्रेशन है ये फिर से स्वेल होगा एंड अगेन डिप्रेस्ड हियर, swell and depressed here. This is called as middle piece. This region is called as middle piece, and here the membrane called as plasma membrane is present. So this is the outermost membrane, which is the plasma membrane. This is the outermost membrane, and this membrane runs over the axial filaments up to the tail region. This is the tail. A long tail is present in case of sperms. So these are the axial filaments which run over the complete tail. This is the tail region. Now in the middle piece, spirally arranged mitochondria are present. These are the spirally arranged mitochondria. Clear? The spiral arrangement of mitochondria is there. This spirally arranged mitochondria are called as Nebenkern. Clear? ये हमारे पास जो spirally arranged mitochondria हैं, these are called as Nebenkern, and these mitochondria provide energy to the motility of the sperms. ना sperms एक mobile structure है, motile structure है, इसे मूव करने के लिए एनर्जी कौन देता है? ये माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया जो मिडिल पीस रीजन में प्रेजेंट है. इसके अलावा यहाँ पर एक और मेम्ब्रेनस स्ट्रक्चर प्रेजेंट होता है. एक मेम्ब्रेन प्रेजेंट होती है हेड रीजन में. यहाँ पे न्यूक्लियस, हाफ ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस एंड अराउंड द एक्रोसोम. दिस इज द अनदर मेम्ब्रेन प्रेजेंट बिलो द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. ठीक है, ये बाहर की साइड तो प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन है, और इस प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के अंदर की साइड हाफ ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस एंड एक्रोसोम को कवर करते हुए एक और मेम्ब्रेन प्रेजेंट होती है. दिस मेम्ब्रेन इज कॉल्ड एज ग्लिया मेम्ब्रेन. क्लियर? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज ग्लिया, और द स्पेलिंग इज गेलिया. दिस इज द गेलिया मेम्ब्रेन. वन मोर मेम्ब्रेन इज प्रेजेंट here half of the nucleus, the lower part of the nucleus, and it covers the complete middle piece. क्लियर? यहां पर एक और मेम्ब्रेन हमारे पास प्रेजेंट है. दिस मेम्ब्रेन इज कॉल्ड एज मैंचेटे. CHATTE. This is called as manchete. What is this? This is the membrane present over the half of the nucleus, lower part of the nucleus, and in the middle piece. In the nucleus region, genetic material is present, that is DNA and basic proteins. The proximal centriole forms the spindle fibers. Distal centriole forms the axial filaments. The mitochondria is present here, that is the Nebenkern type of mitochondria, and these Nebenkern provide energy for the movement. Clear? These provide energy for the movement. And the tail region is helpful in the motility of the sperm. Clear? So this is the structure of sperm. Clear? Now we will see the genetic constitution of the sperm. ना sperm के अंदर कौन से टाइप के क्रोमोसोम्स प्रेजेंट है और ह्यूमन बींग्स में सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन की प्रोसेस किस तरीके से होती है. बिकॉज द स्पर्म कंटेन्स two types of chromosomes, that is X and Y chromosomes, while the egg or the ovum contain only one type of chromosome, that is XX chromosomes. Clear? So we will check the sex determination process in the human beings. This is the structure of a mature sperm. A sperm is having the germ cells, not the sperm. The germ cells are having two chromosomes, that are X and Y chromosomes. Now these germ cells, these are the germ cells of the seminiferous tubules. These germ cells undergo the divisions and forms the sperms. These germ cells, when undergo meiosis cell division, then after meiosis 1, they forms two daughter cells having haploid number of chromosomes. This is the diploid number of chromosome. One cell having X and other cell is having Y chromosome. In the meiosis 2, this cell again undergo the division and this cell also again undergo the division. This will form two cells with X chromosome and this will form two cells with Y chromosome. It means 50% of the cells are of X chromosome and 50% are of Y chromosomes. The cells which are containing X chromosome are called as gymnosperms, because these are the sperms. The sperms which are containing X chromosome, they are called as gymnosperms because X chromosomes are responsible for the feminine characters, and this Y chromosome having sperms are called as androsperms. 50% of the gymnosperms and 50% of the androsperms will form in case of the human males. ठीक है, यहाँ पर ये पूरा spermatogenesis होगा. These are the spermatids. These spermatids will undergo the changes and forms this type of structure. These are the sperms having X chromosome and these sperms are having Y chromosomes. Clear? This is the spermiogenesis. Now, if the X chromosome containing sperm is fuses with the ovum, ovum is always X containing. If the X containing sperm is fuses with the ovum, then the daughter cells will have XX chromosome. It means the child will be girl or a female. If the Y containing sperm fuses with the X containing containing ovum, because ovum is always containing X chromosome, so the offsprings are of XY chromosome, that is the boy child or the girl or the male child. Clear? So the sex of a person or the sex of a child is depend upon the Y chromosome present in the sperms. That's why the male parent or the father is responsible for deciding the sex of a child, not the mother, because the Y containing chromosomes are present only in the males. Now, one more important thing that is called as viability of sperms. What is the meaning of viability? Viability means the time period to which the sperm is able to fertilize the egg. That time period is called as viability period, in which the sperm is able to fertilize the egg, and in case of human beings it is about 24 hours. Sperm can live more than 24 hours, but the viability period is of 24 hours. It means 1 day. ना एक दिन के लिए sperm जो है या 24 hours के लिए sperm जो है, it is viable and it can fertilize the ovum. Clear? So this is all about the structure of sperm and sex determination in human beings. In our next video, we will discuss about the process of oogenesis. It means the process of egg formation. Thank you very much.